Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy DLloyd and the Los Angeles Lakers. They dominated in Game 1 of the NBA Finals against the Miami Heat, and there's really not much to say here. The Heat, they came out to a nice early lead. The score was 10-10 at one point. Miami Heat went on a 13-0 run. But after that, the Lakers, they erased that whole deficit in one quarter. They took the lead at the end of the first quarter. They did not look back. They really controlled the whole game besides the first 6 minutes of the game. And it was a very impressive win. Now, of course, they did get a little bit lax in that fourth quarter, and that's why the game ended up being an 18-point game when it was all said and done. But we know the Lakers, they were up by 32 at one point in the game. They were constantly in the 20s when it comes to the lead that they had. They dominated the game. Now, I don't expect the Lakers to shoot as good as they did today from the three-point line the entire series. Could it happen? Absolutely. Do I expect it? No. But you did see some major flaws with the Miami Heat. First and foremost, man, they are just too small. You cannot. Crowder, he plays great defense. That's not the answer when it comes to trying to guard Anthony Davis, who put up 34 points today. They even went to that to their Heat zone that they like to go to. That didn't really stop the Lakers either, man. So for them, they really need to figure out what is the next move in terms of how they're going to try to stop and control the Lakers offense, because they basically had their way with their offense. In the half court, they dictated the pace. They decided, who's going to get the ball, where they're going to score, where they're going to hit the three, where they're going to go down low, where they're going to get to the free throw line. They had their way. Now, Tyler Hero, huge liability. Yes, he put up some points. Huge liability on the defensive end. His plus minus was minus 35. Huge liability on the defensive end. You'd seen at times there was plays where LeBron was kind of seeking out Tyler Hero. Of course, he didn't have to go to it as much because the lead was what it was, but he was a liability on the defensive end. So I'm not sure what Spo has in mind in trying to hide him on the defensive side, but if he's going to play 30 minutes, he's going to have to figure something out. Now, when it comes to Bam Adebayo, man, the shoulder injury, he tested negative so far. I don't know nothing else as of recording this video. I would expect him to come back. Maybe he's even back for game 2. But you have to be careful with that shoulder. Now, he got 2 quick fouls, even though he had an incredible start as well. The 2 quick fouls and then the injury basically, limited what he could do in game 1. You look at Jimmy Butler, who had a solid game. How is he going to feel with that ankle, right? Was it just a thing where you could brush it off, or was it more of adrenaline carrying him this game? And then maybe, once he gets back, it starts swelling up, it starts stiffening up as well, and then it might be a little tough for game 2. So we'll see how Jimmy Butler is going to feel. We'll see how Bam Adebayo is going to feel. It looks like Goran Dragic may be out for some time. Now, we're going to see exactly what the report is at some point. Hopefully by tomorrow we exactly do know what's wrong with Goran Dragic, but he may be out, which then means they're going to have to put in Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn had a very, very good fourth quarter. Now, granted, the Lakers let off the gas, right? They weren't playing as hard in the fourth quarter, but we do know Nunn played great in the season. He was the starter basically the whole year until he got to the bubble. Then he started struggling, and the Miami Heat made that switch. Maybe putting him back in the starting lineup, he could continue to play like he did during the regular season, because tonight he looked very, very good, had a +8, one of the only Miami Heat to have a positive plus minus, but +8, had that 18 points, played very, very good. But like I said before, it was in the fourth quarter where the Lakers, they were mentally kind of checked out. Anthony Davis had his way. LeBron James, he played very, very good as well. KCP hit those big threes early that kept the Lakers in and kind of propelled them towards that comeback in the first quarter. So I really liked what I seen from the role players of the Lakers. The Heat does look a little concerning, and now you have to watch how they're going to be able to respond from the injury front. So I expect this series to go 5 games. I think Miami wins game 3. Other than that, I don't see them extending the Lakers that much further. But of course, this is a series. We'll see what type of adjustments Miami makes. But game one wasn't too much to say. It was a butt kicking for the Lakers, man. They just came through, had their way, and they are going home up 1-0 in the series, man. But you guys let me know what you guys thought about game one. Do you think the Lakers are going to run away with this series? Do you think the Lakers expose the Heat? And if you're on the other side, what can the Heat do to counter what the Lakers did? Because the Lakers, they went small, they went big. It really didn't matter what they did. They had success. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's your boy DLloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.